We're joined by wide receiver Chris Godwin to look ahead to the San Diego State game. Chris, before we talk about San Diego State, when you come in the stadium and you have an atmosphere like you did on Saturday, how much fun is that to play on the field?
Oh, it's definitely awesome. You know, it's something that's kind of life-changing, honestly. Like, if you haven't been involved in a night game at Beaver Stadium, it's definitely something unlike anything else. And so, I mean, for our fans to come out and show the support that they did was amazing.
What can you say about the work ethic that the guys up front on that offensive line, the effort they've put in over the course of the week, you know, the weeks of the summer, the preseason, on into the season itself?
Oh, it's great. You know, all off season and throughout the summer and training camp, these guys have been working. They've been doing extra film together. They've been taking the time to master their craft, and I think it's really shown these last two games. As we saw, they haven't given up any sacks, and so and they've been opening up big holes in the running game for us.
For you guys at the receiver spot, what are the little things you're working on this week? What types of things are you working on to hope to get a little bit better this week?
I think this week we're going to focus on making sure we're getting all of our depth on our routes and just like the little things in our routes and our releases to make sure that we're open for Christian to give us the ball.
What goes into being a good route runner? What are some of the little things that you have to do well to make sure you're doing your job as a receiver?
I think a big part of it is understanding what the defense is trying to do to you, understanding the leverage of the corners and what the safeties are doing, and then adjusting your route based off of that, and then just make sure that you're good with your footwork and your transition steps.
We were just talking a little bit of basketball. Give us an idea of a group of five. If you're going to the IM building, you want to play a game, who's in the five that needs to be on the floor for the team?
For the team, I would say Gino Lewis, Mike Jasicki, Jason Kabinda, who else? Deshaun Hamilton, and myself.
Okay. What type of player are you on the court?
Me, I'm more of a hustle player. You know, I like getting rebounds, getting blocks, and dunking the ball. You know, I'm not too good of a shooter. So I mean, I try to play the supporting cast.
We see the guys on the field and how much work goes into it, but what we don't see is how much film, how much extra stuff you have to do off the field to get yourself prepared for a Saturday. Take the fans through a typical week for you. What types of things are you doing? Obviously, you're going to class every single day, but in terms of preparing for the game, how do you go about doing it?
Early in the week, the receivers, we try to get together and just get some pre-film on our opponent before the coaching staff gets to us. And so we like to try to watch a couple hours of film early in the week, Monday and Tuesday, so we get a quick understanding on what the defense is going to try to do to us the upcoming week. And then after that, the coaching staff gives us our game plan, and we dig into that and focus on the details of the game plan. And then throughout the week, we just try to master that game plan so that when Saturday comes, we're ready to go.
What are your early impressions of San Diego State from what you've seen?
So far, they look like a well-coached team. They have a little bit of a different defense that we're going to have to adjust to, but they're a well-coached team. They play hard, and it's going to be a challenge for us this week.
Chris, thanks for your time. Good luck this week.
No problem. Appreciate it.